Hey guys, my name is Priscilla Elias, and as many of you already know, I recently bought a Sony a7S III to improve my videos, and since then I've been keeping an eye on a prime lens so I could make some close-ups and b-rolls with more depth of field and less distortion. But lenses are expensive, right? Many times just as expensive, if not more expensive, than the camera itself. For that reason, I decided to also keep an eye on used lenses and decided to share with you what I usually check for when I buy any used lenses. I'll grab a cup of coffee, and when I come back, I'll tell you all about it. So the first thing I search for when I'm buying used lenses are physical damages. Minor wear from hand is okay, but dings are no good, so try to avoid that. Look for scratches and stains on the glass also. You do not want any of those. In order to make sure you see the integrity of the glass as well as possible, either go nearby a window, or if it's nighttime or if there's not much light, get a flashlight to check the whole glass in detail. If I see any specks or clumps, I usually choose not to go with the lens. It might be something cleanable, but in order to do it properly, you might need to take it to the assistants and spend some considerable money with the cleaning, with an additional bad side to it. You're not sure that it's actually going to come off for real, so there is a possibility it might not be a very good deal in the end. Number 2, check the aperture blades. Here, I'll show you. So, put the lens onto your camera and test it. Bring your aperture up and down all the way and see if the blades run smoothly and if there's no oil to them. Still with the lens on your camera, check the focus. Put it in manual, put it in automatic, and test it for a minute. Use the lens for a minute or two, check the photos, see if you don't find any problems. The focus should work smoothly and crisply. Also good to mention, if the lens has AF and image stabilization, you want to check the motors. Attach the lens to the camera body and take a couple of shots in different focal lengths and different focusing distances. Listen to the focusing stabilization motor. If it makes any strange cracking sounds, it means it might fail soon. Keep in mind that a loud motor does not mean that it's broken, because not all lenses have a quiet AF, just like this one I was showing you. This 100mm lens is pretty loud. I don't know if you can hear it, but it is pretty loud. So if you hear a sound of the motor, it doesn't mean necessarily that it is a problem. But if you hear any cracking sound, then that might be a problem. The next thing you should check is the filter thread at the end of the lens. You want to avoid problems here. Otherwise, you might not be able to mount your own filters to it later. The next thing you want to make sure you look at are the contact points and mounting rigs. You want to make sure you see if all of these golden contact points are in place, since they're responsible for passing the electronic information to your camera. Also, check the inside of the back of the lens to see if you find any dust or damage. You want the back of the lens to be as in good shape as the frontal glass of it. My next tip is, if you're buying a zoom lens, don't forget to try it and see if the zoom is running smoothly. If it's getting stuck at some point, it might be a problem and you might end up spending some good money to fix it later. And finally, my last tip is ask why. And I know not everybody likes to do this, but I tend to ask this when I buy expensive equipment from other people. I ask them why they're selling it. And I know it isn't a guarantee at all, but it might reveal something you might consider important in order to choose to keep the lens or not. And that's all. Those are my tips on what to check for when buying a used lens. Did I forget anything? I don't think so. If you remember something else that you find important to check when buying a used lens, please drop me a line down below. Also, if this video helped you, please let me know by clicking the like button and subscribing to my channel. I will really appreciate it. Yeah, so have a great one, guys. Thanks so much for watching me, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao!